3 years studying the impact of pesticides on earthworms. I was called, I mean, look at me, the way I'm speaking. As an earthworm doctor. I spent 3 years of my adult life cultivating wriggly worms in the lab that I never did anything with or afterwards. So even the foundation of the connect between the transition from a student to professional is flawed. Okay? Wouldn't it be nice if every African student intentionally designed their research dissertation, which they have to submit compulsory, around a subject matter of relevance and importance towards solving a fundamental problem in their country? You're going to spend 3 months doing that anyway. If you went to a company and said, I just finished a master's, well, what was it about? MBA? Well, everybody else does an MBA. But guess what my decision was about? My decision was about providing an analysis towards enhancing supply chain in Kenya. If I was a company in the UK, that would excite me more than just you just doing an MBA. Because that's a differentiator. So that's because that disconnect is there. Now, the second point is that many Africans, because of how they left Africa to the UK, it's already a perception issue. I'm living from poverty to wealth. Then they discover that the poverty has followed them. In a sense. Does that make sense? So that's a way, that's the premise of when I can't go back home, because everybody thinks I'm living in wealth. So instead of going back home or intentionally doing important or specific things to connect back, you are okay to work as a carer in a care home, even though you just finished an expensive MBA. And before you know it, you say, well, I'm just going to work just for 2 years. Before you realize it's been 8 years. That's where that disconnect comes from. And I can give different pictures. It's around the fact that there's no intentionality. To make it worse, African governments don't realize that actually you can tap into the power of the diaspora. So there are very few countries who intentionally understand diaspora engagement strategies. I was especially flown down on the Senegalese government to go and address Senegalese Academy of Sciences. And their full focus is how I can help them connect to Senegalese academics in the UK. That's intentionality. But that's just Senegal. The 55 countries. What are the others doing? So they don't feel in demand, in need. There's no need driving them. I don't feel that someone is needing me with all my expertise, all my knowledge from this UK experience back home. So it's like a melting pot of many kind of differentiation factors, which is preventing that connect. Only very few people who just say, wait a minute, it doesn't even matter. I'm just going to connect anyway. And it's just a singular step. How am I going to connect? So right now, even though I live in the UK, I work in many African countries. A simple way, and this is maybe a simple way of starting the connect for those who are not connected, is find out what your university was. If you studied in a university in Africa, it's always a very simple, subtle way of reconnecting back. Because it's a university. Within the quadruple helix of academia, industry, government, and NGOs, academia is always the softest way of entry for everything. Why do you think if you write a letter for a visa and it's being written by the vice chancellor of a university, go ask immigration, they're a bit more relaxed because it's a university. They do it for the good of the land. So I connect that level, which is the reason why part of what I did intentionally when I was in the UK was connect to my alma mater. And many Africans don't get that point. The alma mater is recruiting students all the time, but they want something else than just recruitment. They want to know how can they be more impactful in villages, in communities, but they are looking for who will offer themselves as partners in this process. So you can become like the partner of a college university towards something, a specific need in an African state. But you have to offer that opportunity because it's very difficult, I tell you. And you know how the UK is. It has a clever way of just sucking you up. You become it's like a virtual world, in a bubble. From work to house back to work, work to house. 6 months has passed. Back to work. Before you finish, pay the bills, and then it doesn't end. Before you know, you spend 10 years and you ask yourself, so what have I done? So there has to be some level of intentionality. And I tell people this in the framing, which is what I like what Pastor said. I teach on purpose. In the framing, the easiest way to connect is actually on the back of something that naturally comes to you anyway. So, for example, what do I mean? So, you might find it difficult to connect on the back of as an engineer because you did a master's in it. But you might be an engineer, but you love fashion. It might be easier for you to connect in something that there's no stress when you're expressing it. Okay? But in the UK, you can literally sign up. How many students do you know? Or how many professionals? You say, wait a minute. You can actually increase your skills or knowledge in something you already love. How many students have you met who have told you while they are doing a master's, they've done 5 other short courses on campus? If you find a student that will give them praise, it's very rare. But literally, in the university, there are 3 courses happening every week. There are very people to take the course. Because you can finish your master's degree and a master's in engineering, but you have 5 certifications in fashion design. That means when you finish graduating, if there's no work in engineering, you will smash it in fashion. It requires intentionality.
Thank you very much. Big thank you to our young man, William Awomoyi. Thank you for your perspective, your submission. Thank you for educating us on this space. And of course, a big thank you as well to Mr. Benga. Everybody, grateful to have you, knowledge connecting and amazing minds. And a big round of applause for the panelists. Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much. That was another wonderful session. It's been very, very beautiful and amazing here, hearing from all the speakers. And then just to correct the moderator, that is Dr. Akan. Mr. Lubinga is not here. So that's it for today. I think it has been very, very wonderful. Thank you very much for everyone who has come out here to speak, everyone who have asked wonderful questions, and those who have shared very, very beautiful insight. Thank you very much for coming. So we have come to the end of the program for today. But before we go, I still have 2 more people who would come and speak to us. So I'd like Christina. Let me just talk about Christina. She's a representative of one of our sponsors because the university is one of our major sponsors. Obviously, you see the beautiful one we're using. We did not pay for it, and she has actually been here all day helping us. So we just like her to just give us a feedback on our event.
Hi everyone, my name is Christina. I'm the Environment Enterprise Educator here at AIU. So my job is to support any student or graduate who wants to go into entrepreneurship or self-employment. And here at AIU, we are committed to transforming lives through inclusive entrepreneurial education and research. So if you are looking for help, whatever that is, whether it is to start a career, or if you are interested in working on some projects, please come and talk to me or to any of your tutors. We are here to help you. And as it has been said today, do make use of all the resources you have here at the universities, and do come and talk to other students, because you never know who you might be sitting to. I was a student here many years ago. I did my undergrad here and I'm a member of staff. But I also did a postgrad at another university in Belgium while working full time. So it's important to know people, and it's important to rely on our communities. I'm from Romania, Eastern Europe, and I cannot tell you how difficult it is to be here, but also missing home and trying every single day to find a way to make things better so I can go back. And it's been such a pleasure to hear everyone and to see how inspired you can be by just a simple session like today. And I think that together, whatever we are planning to do, we can achieve it, whether it's here in the UK or it's back in our home country. So thank you so much for today. I'm walking away with so many ideas and so much inspiration that I feel like I can give it another try. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Christina. So, to wrap it up, would have Honorable Andy give us the closing remark and kind of go.
Thank you, thank you. Please, once again, let me appreciate this wonderful day. From the beginning of planning this, when I'm talking of February, March, she's been awesome. And you can see it's not just by talking, it's by even doing. She's been with us from the beginning. You can see the big job. No, it is not. Like, okay, I think it was Pastor that was saying it, that even when you are not paid, what do you do? Many don't work on Saturdays, and that's what they told us. Nobody comes here on Saturday. Even food, they said they can't give us food on Saturday. It's there for us. But here she is, and she's been awesome. Please help me appreciate it. So, we want to first, I want to also appreciate everyone that talked this time around. You spoke to a great number of people, but I can tell you there are thousands and thousands that you've already spoken to. Every person you see here has thousands behind them, including myself. So if things are recorded, that means you are already, thank God for YouTube, thank God for, and go to my page on YouTube, you'll see even from the 2022, from my first day in university, all the programs we're doing there are there. So people will keep learning and learning. And of course, it's not going to be a day job. We are not expecting people to transform from a great country like Nigeria and to a great country in the UK. It takes time to adapt. So we will continually be patient with them. And of course, we will all join the line at the end of the day. So first of all, I want to appreciate our dear mentor, a wonderful brother, and of course, it's also we started this together in terms of the idea, and he didn't just drop the idea; he stood with us. We've been planning it from day one, and that's in the person of Dr. Akanimo Odon. He's been a great man, so please let me appreciate him. And of course, the wonderful British man, the president of the former president of the University of Miami. We started also together, and anyway, let me play the video. Permit me to play the video once again for those who we started together. We played it at the beginning. I just hope I can find that here. I want to also once again. Oh. These are people we started together, and some of them are one just joined us, some of them are with food preparing what for dinner, yes. Rather than being some are complaining that they should be. They didn't come for food, they came for the program best. We just have to deal with one another. I want to appreciate them. Even when they are not here, they are still planning continuously. Started planning from February to they are still planning to this moment, just to ensure that everything goes well. behind every successful thing, you see some people working behind. So please let me put a round of applause to them. Thank you. So, like we said, the next thing is the dinner, and that starts by 7 o'clock. We are going to leave, take a break, and then we'll reconverge at Mali Community Center, 2 Jubilee Square, Cambridge CB5 8BX. All those who are guests, of course, we have something special for you. Don't worry. We are not grateful, so every little effort we want to appreciate it. And the same way we are doing to us, and that's the purpose of the dinner itself, to appreciate the students. Like I started with, these students are doing everything they are doing. And of course, recent graduates, because some have already uploaded, they are doing things from a very uncomfortable position. Some are still battling with accommodation. I'll keep repeating it. Accommodation issue, job issue, visa issue, some even still academic, a lot of issues. Yet, in spite of that, they still take a step further to assist their peers. So it's nothing but a sheer gratitude to see how we can recognize them. Those who are being awarded everywhere I hear, I cannot compare what they do to what we do, given our situation. Yet we are doing all this for. So the purpose is to recognize them, and of course, all our guests who have been here, who have blessed us, to appreciate them as well. So if you have not registered, please take a screenshot and then make sure you're there. We hope to see you. Yes, please. Next. So this was the last time we did something similar to this. And that was among the area students. We invited some brother of mine. Looking back, we are looking at you, you're looking back. He was part of the program because that's an awesome man as well. He was the former coordinator of all Nigerian presidents in terms of the Nigerian Students Society across the UK. He gave me the baton just a few months ago, and I told him we need to come together, and that's the purpose of coming together. It's not just going to be you or any just one business, but it's going to be all of us. So we are glad that as we connect around the UK, all of them come together to plan this, and of course, they are here. We'll see them at the dinner. So this was the last time. Okay, please, thank you. And now, of course, we want to appreciate those who have been there to support us. And for instance, this Glory Fix Media is in Nigeria. And what's our websites, it builds it. So we are not just connecting with us ourselves here, even those who are in Nigeria on the group to help us plan all these things. So they will, whatever they can afford, they offered in terms of their assistance. It wouldn't have been possible without them. And then, of course, want to, like my dear sister has already said, we are given this place by the university, and then we are hosted by the university. And of course, the token came from them to assist. So we want to appreciate them as well. And likely all other companies, Digitech and everyone. So we want to appreciate, please. And then if you want to partner with us, this is our information. Please take notes. Yes. And then want to sincerely appreciate everyone once again. Thank you for coming. It's a pleasure. Wonderful. Yes. Okay. Please. Please don't go yet. Let's come together and take a picture together. So I can always know that I saw one wonderful face. Of course, I'm an asthma fan, so Okay, I'm not helping now. 4-1. Also, please. So please calm down. Calm down. For all our guests, please. Mr. Toyi, the Holy of the UK. All our guests, please first come along. Pastor.
Yeah. So, take a picture. Yeah. Oh, just take a picture. That's true. Okay. Come and take a picture, everybody.
All the guests, please. First.
I know. Oh, sorry. For this is the garden. Yes. Come take a picture.
Guests first, please. Mr. Omoyi, Mr. Toyi, Mr. Oluomo of the whole of UK.
Oh man, I forgot.
This is important. When you text me up, yeah, so it shows up in this
It's not.
Everyone to set up your own agency. Infrastructure.
Yeah, no way.
Yeah, everyone. Everybody.
Working, okay. Wait, it's really okay.
Why don't you join? Okay, join.
Is he allowed to?
Are you seeing everybody?
Yeah. Thank you. It's not the pictures on the group.
Yes, that's true.
Like, everyone that we used to take pictures should be there. We can't all be exchanging everyone. Yeah, he's going to send it to all yes.
Oh.
Yes, yes, you're going to send it to all yes.
Yes.
Wow. Yes, I know the first time I think it's like